Tonight, on the heels of a huge debate sparked by McDonald's new promise to phase out using pig gestation crates, the factory farming industry is starting to realize that people, consumers, are standing up and they are saying, no, we do not want these animals, these farm animals, being treated so cruelly. And now the focus tonight is on chickens. Billions of chickens are kept in cages, tiny, cramped cages with no room to spread their wings at all. Watch this. It's not pleasant to watch, but we must so that we can bear witness and decide together to change things. Now, these chickens have less than half the size of a sheet of standard-sized paper per hen. Only 67 square inches to live on. This is how much room they have for their entire lives. Straight out to my very special guest, Farm Sanctuary's Bruce Friedrich. Bruce, there is a new bill in Congress, H.R. 3798. Or the Egg Bill, which aims to double the amount of space for hens in factory farms. What are your thoughts on that tonight?
Well, at Farm Sanctuary, we know hens as individuals. We actually provide lifelong care for more than 1,000 farm animals. So we would no more cram a hen into a cage for her entire life than we would do that to a dog or a cat or any animal. And in fact, the battery cages, as you were rightly pointing out, the animals get about 67 square inches per bird. The cages are about 18 by 20 inches, and they cram 5 hens in each cage is the industry standard. Some liquid egg hens are crammed 10 and 11 hens into these cages. They're literally living one on top of the other. So physiologically, the animal's muscles and bones completely deteriorate from lack of use. Psychologically, the animals go completely insane. What this legislation would do, and it takes too long to do it, and the conditions are not what anybody watching would think of as good, but the cages are about 20 times as large. The stocking density is half. So instead of having 5 hens in an 18 by 20 inch wire mesh cage, you've got 50 hens in a 4-foot by 12-foot cage. Is that good conditions? No, it's not good conditions, but it is significantly better than what's happening now. It has bipartisan support. We've got people like Dan Burton and Scott Brown and David Vitter on the Republican side We've got people like Jim Moran and Dianne Feinstein and Joe Lieberman and others on the Democratic
Let me say
and the independent side.
If you want to get involved, I want to tell people how to get involved because you've been very courageous to watch this unpleasant video. Now you can do something about it. You can go to the site eggbill.com, eggbill.com, and you can find out all the information you need to be a part of this change. Let your Congress members know, the Senate and the Congress know you want the conditions for these factory farm animals, these chickens, to improve.